Hello everyone, my name is Yasin Arfat. You can simply call me Yasin. Today I'm going to share my life histories in a couple of minutes. I'm honored to join this incredible course and I feel lucky to have this incredible opportunity to join the New American Speakers Program. I am from Burma, Myanmar, and I belong to one of the most persecuted communities, Rohingya in the world, and I'm a genocide survivor. The genocide I faced back in my homeland, Myanmar, was terrible. My life was deeply marked by the persecution and injustice conflicted by Burmese government. And in 2017, I was forced to leave my home and I left my peaceful home with no choice but to escape persecution in search of safety. I fled to Bangladesh navigating a lot of challenges and problems. I took places in the refugee camp, in the Rohingya refugee camp, which is known as the world largest refugee camp in the world, and it is located in Bangladesh. I encountered many problems and challenges in the refugee camp. I had to live in a very small shelter built with tarpaulins and bamboos. I had very limited access to food, clean water, and I was even traumatized by the feeling of being displaced in the refugee camp. I saw a lot of people from my community who were suffering different kind of injuries and diseases, and they had to face a lot of problem as they were new arrivals in Bangladesh as a refugee. So seeing the hardship of my community, I decided to dedicate myself in humanitarian assistance using my talent and skills that I had when I was in refugee camp. Even if I was in the refugee camp with a very uncertain future after fleeing persecution in Myanmar, I did not give up myself and I remained myself very committed. And I worked to uplift my people and amplify my voice and bring global attention to the struggle of the Rohingya people. When I was in refugee camp, I did not have any opportunity to study and to gain new experiences and skills. As I was a refugee, I did not have the basic rights that a human being needs to have. And I had to live in a very small shelter in the refugee camp built with tarpaulins and bamboos. So it was really hard for me as a human being to live in a small shelter in the refugee camp. So this is how I spent nearly 6 years in the refugee camp in Bangladesh. At the end of 2022, I got a sustainable opportunity to end my refugee life and resettle in the United States of America. I currently live in Chicago, and this is my first city, and I really like it. Coming to the US was a privilege for me. When I was in the refugee camp, I had a dream to go to a school, and it came through getting admission at the City College of Chicago. And I'm pursuing a degree in human resource services. The opportunity to go to college and pursuing a degree symbolized my dream and resilience. Simultaneously, I work with the Heartland Alliance as a senior case manager for resettled refugees and immigrants in Chicago. And I'm also engaged with different programs of the United Nations, Refugee Congress, and other international organizations, and working for the global refugees and immigrants. Thanks for watching.